All right, so apparently I'm online. Well, thank you for attending my talk. My name is Eric Bréhault, and I will talk today about Google Summer of Code. So, first of all, what is Google Summer of Code, also known as GSoC? It's a program financed by Google, started a long time ago, started in 2005, if I'm not wrong. And the principle is simple. Google pays some students over the summer to contribute into open source project, basically. So Plone Foundation, as an open source organization, provide basically mentors, and we select some students to work on predefined projects, and it makes a free contribution to the software, and it's very nice. And this is something we started a long time ago. Plone and GSoC. I think the first time we participated was in 2006. So yeah, about 15 years ago, and it was very fruitful. Some major contribution has been done through GSoC participant. It has been also a fantastic way to recruit contributors. So yeah, some students get to know Plone, get to know the community, and they just love it. Who would not love it, right? And then they become a very active contributor, even though the GSoC thing is terminated. They continue pushing code and participating and so on. And many people in the community, many people that who have been contributing a lot, initially started as GSoC participants. So that's a very good thing. And then some of them even became mentors afterwards. So it's kind of life cycle. It's very nice. Yeah, so let's jump to what we have for this year. So 2023 project. We have a list of very interesting stuff, and I will go through them step by step. Some of them were submitted last year, but we haven't found enough mentors to fulfill them. So some of them have been repeated from last year. This one is about modernizing the fetching API. So that's a Vault thing. Most of the projects this year are about Volto. So this is kind of very low level thing. Another one is about supporting drag and drop for block engine. Improving it. So that's also Volto, as you can guess. This one is for the link widget, still Volto. So yeah, I will comment after where we are in the current process. But yeah, this one is more technical, about refactoring the class components into functional components. So that's something not super recent in React, but yeah, initially it was all class based, and now we can go with functional implementation, which is much more pleasant. I need to mention, in my opinion. And there is a lot, because that's a lot of refactoring. It's yeah, it takes time basically. So if you can get help on that, it could be fantastic. This one is not about Volto. This one is about supporting WebOS 2, which could be very useful. Like you can use the Touch ID, the Face ID, stuff like this to authenticate to Plone. So that's something that actually was started last year. Andreas was mentoring it, and unfortunately the student got sick and was not able to finish it, so it got interrupted. So this year I hope it will go better, and that's still Andreas running this one. This one is new, so it's about integrating Nuclea search on all Plone contents, so mostly docs.plone.org and training.plone.org. Those two websites are containing massive information about Plone, And by using Nuclea, we could make it searchable and much more approachable for people who don't necessarily know where to start, etc. So yeah, this one is interesting as well, and not specifically Volto. It's more on the Sphinx side of the thing. Back to the Volto stuff, locking control panel. No, sorry, it's not. Yeah, it's for Volto. That's something we have in the ZMI, and we want to expose that through the Volto UI. And this last one is about user management, also for Volto. So that's a list of what we've been proposing. Now we are in the period where we are selecting the proposal. The GSoC candidates made a lot of proposal. I think more than 100 proposal for this list of projects. It's kind of long to read all the proposal and select the right one, etc. And we have 7 mentors. I mean, 5 mentors and 2 co-mentors. So we should have at the end 6 projects. So we are in the process of selecting the students. I don't think that all the projects that have been listing will be fulfilled. We'll see. Also, I mean, the limitation is the number of mentors we have. So if you are an experienced Plone developer, you should consider being a mentor, because that's basically what we miss. There are plenty of students very motivated to participate into that and offering their service, but we cannot just afford putting several projects on the shoulder of one unique mentor. It's not a good approach. So yeah, we have 6 mentors. We're gonna have 6 projects. I mean, hopefully, because then Google is supposed to validate. So there is a certain number of slots that are granted to each organization. I'm kind of confident we're gonna have 6, but we'll see. It should be about that anyway. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So the final ranking is tomorrow, and after that we will have our official candidates, and we'll start the implementation a bit later, like in May. I think end of May should start, something like this. So yeah, that's it about GSoC. I don't know how it works. Actually, there is no question or anything, right? I jumped into this thing. I don't even know how it works. I'm not even sure that someone is listening, actually. Anyway, that's it. So yeah, thank you all, and see you very soon, because I have another talk.